we're back. My name is Becca, and this is Shadow getting her marshmallows. This is, just blocking my notes, Flosstube number 78. Today is Wednesday, September 9th, and this is a channel all about cross-stitch. I am SamBrie Stitches here on Flosstube and on Instagram, so you can find me in both places. I'm gonna do a little bit of talking first, and then we'll get into the stitching. So if I remember, I'll put a timestamp. But first, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for giving me and my channel a chance. I know many of you probably came over from Nicola's post in our Facebook group about the interview. So thank you for that. And thank you so much to my returning subscribers. You all are amazing and so very supportive. I hope y'all had a great couple of weeks. It has actually been a pretty quiet one for us, thank goodness, because it's been a rough couple of months. So I'm just going to keep looking down at my notes to make sure that I cover everything. But we had Labor Day, so hopefully you all in the US had a great Labor Day, relaxing. If you can hear the noises, the bunny in the background, he's pretty upset right now, and I'm not sure why, but he's making a lot of noises. And Shadow's gonna start barking. Come here. Okay, I had to put Shadow inside because she's just notorious for barking. Anyways, so I wanted to ask all of you for some prayers or some positive thoughts. I'm not a big prayer person, but lately I've been saying a prayer almost nightly because of everything going on in the world. But specifically right now for the firefighters and the people suffering from all the fires going on. I believe it's Colorado, here in Washington and Oregon, but I have friends personally that are being directly affected by these fires, and it's very scary, and I'm sure it's beyond comprehension for them being, you know, in the middle of it all. So if you could just send some love and some positive thoughts their way. Also with everything else going on in the world, you know, the protests and people that are just lonely and sad because of COVID-19. We just need some happiness. We really, really do. But also, I woke up this morning to a post from one of my relatives in New York that there was an earthquake. So not only are these crazy fires happening on our side of the, or my side of the world, I should say, on the East Coast, they had an earthquake. Thank goodness that, you know, my family is okay, and I hope everybody is, but it's just some crazy times that we're living in, let me just say, just crazy. So just shoot up some love and positive thoughts. And I also just have one shout out to a friend of mine. She's a floss tuber. Her name is Janet Jabber. She put a post up saying that her dad has taken a turn for the worse. If you follow her on her Flosstube channel, you kind of know what's been going on. She's been keeping us updated, but she canceled her update video because something had happened with her dad. So if you could just take a moment to go over to her channel and just leave a comment, follow her on Instagram and leave a comment under that post, send her a private message. Let's show her how amazing our stitching community is at pulling together and showing support and love when one of our fellow stitchers is just in a bad place right now. Janet, I am sending you all the love and support that I can, and I hope that your dad turns around and just starts improving. Just know that you're loved, and if you need anything, your stitching community is here for you. So okay, everybody, quick 2-week in review for me. Not a whole lot, like I said. It's been a quiet couple of weeks. My oldest daughter, Samantha, had her second half of her root canal, and that seemed to go great. So hopefully she will be pain-free now, thank goodness. And my youngest daughter, Brianna, had her second OT appointment, and we had to go through jump through like hoops and all this weird stuff to finally get her into an MRI. She had that yesterday. It was about 45 minutes long, and I made darn sure that they were aware that those results needed to go out ASAP, because this has been a 2+ month long ordeal for her, and she's been in pain. So we just want this over with, and we just want to know if she's going to need surgery or not on her wrist and hand. So thank you all for the positive thoughts and the love. There were so many comments on Instagram. You all are just amazing, and so many well wishes in the comment section of my videos. I just appreciate it so much. You all are so very supportive, and that helps me get through all the stressful times. And I hope that I do the same for you, just sitting here and making these videos, that I can get you through some sort of stressful time, or just help you relax and keep you company. I want to thank you all for the stitchy donations. I was ready to thank a couple of people, and I think I have close to 30 supporters that have sent me some stitchy kindness. If you're not sure what that is, I did talk about it in my last update video. I've decided to take away all of the ads because I find them annoying, and they don't seem to do any good anyways, as far as earning any income, or I just didn't like the content of the ads that were showing up. So I put a link down below of all of my videos, including the interviews. And I think it's called Buy Me a Coffee, but I changed it to Stitchy Kindness. You can donate a few dollars. It goes towards helping with shipping costs, or just buying Stitchy Kindness for me. And I'm floored. I responded to everybody's comments that you left me on there as well. So I just want to say thank you so much for those sweet, kind comments and the donations. It means a lot to me. So and then one last thing, kind of a personal PSA. I know none of you that are watching me need to hear this, but if you hear it and then pass it on to somebody else, and then they pass it on to somebody else, maybe that person needs to hear it. I work in retail, and I just work on the weekends right now. I used to work full-time. And I get that everybody's stressed. I get that people don't want to wear their masks. I understand all that. I have a health condition. I don't want to wear my mask, but I still do because it is required. And I think I speak for myself, you know, retail workers, I'm sure restaurant workers, grocery store workers. Just be kind. This past weekend was really, really rough for me and for the people who work in the store that I help. People are getting nasty. It is not our fault that there is nothing in stock. It is COVID's fault. Getting the supplies to make these products and then getting them shipped to the stores, it's delayed, and treating us, the workers, horribly does not get you a product any faster. It hurts. So I know none of you that are watching me are those people, but if you could just pass on the message of just be kind, and it reaches one person that treated somebody nasty because they couldn't get what they want, that would just make me happy, because I was done this weekend. Let me just say, like, it was brutal. But anyways, that was just a little PSA. It's been rough. I wanted to talk about another floss tuber really quick. Her name is Cynthia Brew. She is stitching in the light. She's actually new to me, but apparently she's been around for a while, because once I checked out her channel, I saw that. But many people have been talking about it, and I wanted to get the word out to my viewers as well. She is doing something called the Great Pumpkin Sell. I believe it starts in October. I'm going to put the link down below to the video that she talks about this, because it is absolutely amazing. basically, in a nutshell, you can make donations to the Freedom Shield Agency. They do some absolutely amazing things. I didn't do a whole lot of research. I was just going off of what she said in her video. But they are really involved in child trafficking. And that is such a huge problem. So I'll put a link down below, and you can get all the information from her video. But please donate if you can. I know some people can't. I did reach out to her in an email, but I haven't received a response to see if maybe I could donate a rag wreath or something that I've made as part of the raffle, because there will be raffles. I know Olivia from Pumpkin Hollow Quilts and Christy from Crosshatch Quilts is also involved with donating some bags. So go over and check out her video and help out if you can. It's an amazing cause. All right, so now we were all done with all of the talking. So we're gonna move into stitching. So thank you if you stuck with me, or if you listened to all the talking and didn't skip through to the stitching. I understand if you did. I would want the stitching too, but I like to hear personal stuff as well. I like to hear how people's, time between videos has gone and such. So we're gonna start out with FFOs, fully finished objects. I have two that I'm very proud of. And I will put links to all these below, because I cannot remember where I got this finishing piece from, and I thought I made a note. It's in my last video. Very loud vehicles going by, I apologize. But the first one is this, and it is Happy Fall. And this chart is by Cherry Hill Stitchery, and again, I'll put a link down below. Her charts are amazing. And then this is from an Etsy shop as well, and for some reason I think it's homemade something, I cannot remember, so I'll put the link down below. So I put it on sticky board, and then I mounted some fabric on sticky board as well, and just hot glued it all. And then I put together a few different picks and just put a little leaf ribbon around it and just stuck it on there, and I really love this. So there's that one, and then this one's one of my favorites as well. So this box I got at Michael's. It's just the large pumpkin square box type of thing, and it said blessings or something down the middle of it. This is the Let's Talk Autumn by Hands On Design. There's a salve for it. I think it's just called Chalk Talk. I added a pick. I put this together from a few different ones as well. And I added the little hay bow underneath it. Mounted these on sticky board, and there's a little tiny bit of orange plaid fabric underneath. And I absolutely love this finish. I love the other one too, but I love this finish. This is on 18 count dirty chalkboard from Brandy at BeStitchMe. And I used one strand on this. I thought I used two, but it looks like one. Usually if I use a lot of white, I'll use two strands. Oh, and then this fabric was 18 count fall from Brandy at BeStitchMe. So I'm using one strand as well. So those are my two fully finished objects. I did have two new starts for Sampler September and Sampler September Soiree, because I did do a new start of a reproduction. I bought this chart before I interviewed Nicola and Sandra from Hands On Design, or not Hands Across the Sea. And I'll insert a picture of what it looks like here. It is Jane Hardy, 1840. And this is my start. It goes like this, I believe. Yeah, it goes like this. So that's where I'm at. This is on one of Brandy's new fabrics from BeStitchMe. This is 18 count Europa. That's where I got so far on it. Oh yeah, that goes in there. I was like trying to figure out what that bag was for. I took some of them out of the bag. My other new start is one that I fell in love with at Acorns. I walked by it a few times while shopping, and it was a little pricey for me, but I couldn't resist it. So this is Marjorie Massey. I have no idea what the name is. On the back, it was like sampler primitive. On the front, it's prairie. So I have no idea what the name is. It's charted in all DMC. And I love it because right now we need love and patience and peace. And home is in there. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful chart. And this is on 18 count mocha cream from Fiona's Craft Cottage. And I'll put her link down below. And that's my start. And I'm using the called for DMC in one strand. And at first I didn't love the colors because for some reason it doesn't look like the charted picture. You know how that always happens. And I posted it on Instagram and I was like, I don't know if I love this. And then I got so many positive comments about leave it, it's beautiful and all that stuff that I'm gonna keep going on it. And it's growing on me. I like the muted colors. I really, really do. So the next one is my Tiny Modernist. There's part 1. I am supposed to have, I guess, part 4, but it hasn't arrived yet. Because somebody already has this part stitched, so I already saw what part 4 was, but I don't have it yet, so hopefully it arrives soon. And this is on 18 count Wicked from BeStitchMe. That's where I'm at. I'm using 2 strands of floss. And the white that you see so far glows in the dark, and I'll insert a picture of it glowing in the dark. I'm loving this so much. I love this pattern. So I've kind of been focusing on it more so than my Christmas one. I'm sorry if you can hear that leaf blower. I can never be outside in my neighborhood without some sort of annoying noise. I just can't, so. And I'm gonna continue to film outside until I can't anymore because we don't get very many nice days here in Washington in the Pacific Northwest, so. My other one is a sal that I'm doing with MBC Stitcher, and a few others have joined in too. Everybody's welcome. You just stitch on something that has an owl in it. So I started Autumn Gifts. This is beautiful. And this is on 18 count Swiss Coffee by Color and Cotton. And I just had to get over to the owl. Isn't he cute? I gotta name him, I think. He's adorable. So I've been working on that. And then my samplers. First one I'm gonna show you, I didn't get a whole lot of work done because I worked on this yesterday and I could not keep my eyes open after, I don't know what it was. I don't think I slept well the night before. My daughter got up at like 3 in the morning, my 15-year-old, and like stood in our doorway. It was really, really creepy. And I woke up, she didn't say anything. And then when I woke up, she thought she had heard footsteps or something. So we had a rough night. And then we had to get up and go to her appointment and a couple other things. So it was a long day. So this is Hunter Gatherer from Rosewood Manor, which is Karen Kluba. I really, really hope that that is not picking up in my video. And this is on 18 count antique lace from Seraphim Fabrics. And this is where I'm at. So I added that whole top row of birds and the 2 little motifs under the giant one. So that's where I'm at on that. This one I'm stitching to put up for my husband, since it's kind of a hunting, oh, there goes my needle. Kind of a hunting, you know, themed one, obviously. I'm gonna save that one for last. The next one is the blue flower from Huckleberry Farm. Everybody has seen this. It's such a gorgeous chart. And this is where I'm at. I don't know. I don't have anything to put behind these, so hopefully you can see. This is on 18 count pansy from Picture This Plus. So I got the butterfly done, and I got the bear motif in the basket next to it, and the other motif on the other side. And look, Brandy, I'm using the Clay by Kim needle minder. I love it so much. This, I think, is still my favorite sampler, and I think this will be the one that I focus on if I need to start doing a rotation to get it finished. The next one is Teresa Kogut, Land That I Love. My Zoom group is doing a SAL together. It is Land That I Love Zoom SAL. Everybody is welcome to join. You don't have to be part of the Zoom group to join. That's just the hashtag we came up with. And I got this big motif done under the flag. This is on 18 count Homeland from Brandy at BeStitchMe. Look at that bird. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All of a sudden, I am into samplers. Deep too, because I bought a bunch. Then my last whip is Lady of the Flag from Mira. And I just want to say that this is actually staying in my family. I won't be reselling it or getting rid of it at all. My daughter is a stitcher, my sister is a stitcher, my niece kind of stitches. So until this is re-released, it's staying in the family. I will say, if you are looking for it, I got really lucky. You can put an ISO, like an in search of. They have a file section in both of the stash sites on Facebook. And I put an in search of for a lot of the out of print Mira charts that I have. And there are some kind people out there that will sell it to you for under $20. I even got the chart pack with this. So don't give up hope. There are people in the Mira Lady of the Flag group that when they're done stitching it, they will share it in that group. So don't give up hope. I mean, you can find it. It'll just take some time. And so this is where I'm at. I got her face done, backstitched the arm that's holding the flowers. So she's got part of a head. And this is on 16 count Patriotic from Brandy at BeStitchMe. This was a custom piece that I had her make me, and I think now she has it available if anybody wants to order it. And I have a matching one with the colors for Queen of Peace. And this is using 2 strands of called for DMC. So those are all my whips. That's quite a bit of whips, let me just say. I will insert a video here of the giveaway. I totally forgot to bring it up. I made like 3 or 4 trips up and down the stairs. But I'll insert a video of the winner of the taffy goodie bag here. Okay, so we have the URL entered and we have the keyword entered for the taffy bag. We're gonna get YouTube comments. 79, and here we go. S. Blanchett, thank you so much for the stitchy video. Hopefully you are having a good week and your daughter is on the mend with the dental work. Saltwater taffy is one of my favorite sweets. Love all your fabric haul. Looking forward to your next video. So glad I found you by your interview videos. Thanks again. congratulations, and I will get back to the main video. Congratulations. If you can just reach out via email, it'll be down in the description box, or you can message me on Instagram, and I will try and get that out as quickly as possible. I do have another giveaway before I do haul, but let me see if I can find it. Yeah. So this was sent to me by a kind viewer, Patricia. I won't say her last name. She messaged me and asked if I had this, and I did. And so she sent it for a giveaway. So this giveaway, courtesy of all you Stitchy Kindness donators, this will pay for shipping, so thank you so much for that. And thank you, Patricia, for sending this, because I think this is going to be very popular. I think Gary on Sunshine Stitcher said it was getting hard to find, and I'm not sure if that's the case, but I'm pretty sure he was talking about this book. And this is the giveaway. Home for the Holidays by Blackbird Designs. And I will be starting the Christmas garden. I will be starting this on the 25th. So whoever wins it, if you haven't already stitched it, you can join on in and we can make a hashtag. Please be a subscriber. I know how to check. Your account has to be public so we can see your subscriber list. Please be over 18. And please want to stitch something in this. Don't enter to resell it. I know some people do that. I don't think any of my subscribers do. The keyword for this is going to be holidays, and you can just say anything about holidays with an S on the end of it. So I don't know if Comment Grabber will pick it up without it, but holidays. I don't have a question today. My brain is frazzled. So let's do my haul in Stitchy Kindness. It's just going to be mixed up because I have it all in this box and I am not going to separate it all. So first up, I went on Etsy because I have plans for October, which I'll talk about in the video in 2 weeks. But I went on and bought Autumn Alphabet from Willow Hill Samplings. Is that just not beautiful? I also got Grateful from Cherry Hill Stitchery. I got my floss pack. I get, I think, the 9 pack from Threads Entwined from Trish. And I'm not going to go through the names, but it's a blue pack this time. So I get 3 weeks, 3 classic colorworks, and 3 ghasts. So that's my floss pack. I ordered a really nice person on Instagram. I think she watched my video, sent me a message saying that I could get the ball tip needles a little bit cheaper from mynotions.com. So I ordered 3 more packs of the number 26 ball tip needles. It was really cool because I got a 10% off first time purchase. So I saved 10% off these, which was really neat. I did get 2 silks from Brandy. This one is Cauldron and I got 100 yards. And I do not remember the name of it. This one, it's not labeled, but this was from Friday Night Fight Night. And I think it's 15 or 50 yards of this one. Is that not gorgeous? Her silks are beautiful. So there's a story behind this one. I typically, when I wake up, I just go hop in the shower. But this day I put on my Apple Watch first, which I never do. And so I have my Apple Watch on, I'm in the shower, and all of a sudden I get an alert, and it's saying that Christy from Crosshatch Quilts had made a post. So, you know, I pull it up on my phone, and it's a bag. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's listing bags. I literally jumped out of the shower with the water still running, dripping wet, ran out of the bathroom into the bedroom and grabbed my phone, and I was able to claim one of her bags. You know, Brenda and Laura keep showing her bags, and I was so jealous. Look at this. This is the back, and it's got a little scissor zipper pull on it. And I messaged Christy and I told her the whole story, but I was just so happy to claim one. The whole bedroom was soaked. The bathroom floor was soaked. But you know what? It was worth it because I got a Christy bag. So I'm finally part of the cool kids club with Brenda and Laura because I got a Christy bag. And then this is courtesy of Steph at Lindy Stitches. I was watching her Flosstube video, and I paused it and I went straight over to 123 Stitch to get this Gertrude's Garden from Just Stitching Along. This is a 2018, and it doesn't look that pretty here, but while she was stitching it, or when it was stitched up, it was gorgeous. But the reason that I got this is because my grandmother's name was Gertrude. And I spent a lot of my childhood over working at their tropical fish store that my grandpa had in the house, and spending time with my grandma and wrapping presents. And she was the cool one that I told some of the people, I think on Zoom, that, you know, she did a Ouija board when she was in England, and, you know, she was into some cool stuff. You know, that was, so her name was Gertrude. She didn't really have a garden per se at her house, but she did have, you know, a really nice fish koi pond that was built by my grandpa and I believe my dad. And she did have some really nice things in her backyard, so, you know, it's close enough. But I don't know when I'll stitch this, but I just had to get it because it had my grandma's name in it. I mean, I haven't seen very many things that have Gertrude. And because it couldn't travel alone, I got Nevermore by Lila's Studio. Oh, I'm not done. I am not done. Sorry for the crinkle. I love crinkle. It gets me excited on when are they opening. I got my fabric of the month from Color and Cotton. It's August 2020 Fabric Club Special Edition. And the only problem with their club is it's a 16 or 18 count club. You don't get to choose, they just send you. So they sent me a 16 count. And all I've been stitching on is 18, but it's such a pretty piece. So it's a 16 count. I'm actually thinking of making a de-stash page. If I do, I'll put it in my announcement section on here so that y'all know kind of first. If you have alerts turned on, you'll see that I made an announcement. This is another enabling. I was watching Beth Twist of Heartstring Samplery, and she had just listed and opened her new website, and she was talking about this limited edition book. So I bought the limited edition book, His Eye is on the Sparrow. And I'm really thinking that this might be my new year, new start and birthday start, because my birthday is January 4th, which is pretty close to the beginning of the year. So I could combine it into one and make it like my birthday start. I just love this with all the animals, so that's what I'm thinking. And there go my dogs again. And then I got, I wanted to support my friends. So Linda Jo, Pretty Southern, is another friend of mine, and I don't own one of her bags. So I went and bought one of her bags. And here's the back. Here's the front. And then I put the little owl that was sent to me by a friend on there. Her bags are gorgeous. So that's that. And then I wanted to support my long distance stitchy bestie, Anna. And I wanted to follow the rules of Brenda and Laura. So I had purchased thread keeps from StitchToolBox. Is that not gorgeous? This is the owl one. And she packages these up so nicely. I hate just opening the package, but oops, let me get this the right way so I can show you. And then there's a butterfly. I mean, there's a butterfly charm on the end. Like, not only did she send me those, oh, and then there's I can't remember if these came with it or if she just sent them separately with their thread. Oh, drops. I believe she makes those. She sent me a note because she's awesome. Then she sends me 2 needle minders as well. And she sent me a bag. I love her. She made me this bag. Look at that. Oh, I love it so much. These things have been sitting here for almost a full 2 weeks, and I really had a hard time not touching them. Really hard time. And then the rest of this is from a stash unloading group. I got lucky and got an out of print Blackbird Designs. And this is Sweetheart Sampler, Loose Feathers pattern number 12. The reason I grabbed this one, because it was out of print and it's a Blackbird, but 2, it's Valentine's Day, which is a very important day for me and my husband. That's the day that he gave me the card, which I showed in one of my videos in February for Valentine's Day. That started our amazing relationship. So Valentine's Day is important to us. I also got the 1890 house sampler from Chessie and Me. I'm on a Chessie and Me kick, and I just want to start them all, but I need to finish what I have. So there's that. It's a tiny little picture. It's gonna be a big house. This one I'm really annoyed at because the person tried to package it really well, but they put the cardboard in and it's a smaller piece of cardboard, so it destroyed the top half. But this is a Kingsland pattern, and it's called Stag's Leap, and I just had to get it. But I'm really mad because it's part of the pattern is destroyed. So if you're gonna put cardboard in it, put it the whole length of it, not just part of it, because it gets bent and crumpled. I also was able to nab Harvest Time from Ori TM. And then this is an original, I believe, because they had just announced that they were releasing it. But I hope that this is the original. I haven't even bothered to look. Yeah, 2011. Casting a Spell. And it's in the book. So this was the original version. And then I also grabbed Quaker Christmas samplers from Carriage House Samplings. I just love those. But don't be fooled. I thought it was well, these are stitched in one color. But the floss list has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. Weird. I also picked up Phoebe's Forest from the City Stitcher. You can see an animal theme with some of my pieces. That's pretty cute. This one I really want to start. Black Raven Quaker by Stickadine van der Weichenberg. I can't pronounce that. That was entertaining. Look at that. I got this off of Stash and Load. It is beautiful. And I think it's just DMC. So I think I really want to start this. And then I went to Target because I think I need to stop watching Flosstube. If you've noticed a theme in this video, it's because of other Flosstubers that I've had to buy stuff. I was watching Christy, Java Girl Stitches. She's back, by the way. She uploaded a video. I was so excited. I even posted in my stories. I was so excited that she's back. But as soon as she started showing what she got from Target, I hit pause, put on my shoes, and flew out the door to go to my Target because I wanted the witch hat and the potions box, which my Target did not have. But what mine did have, hers didn't have, which was weird. So the first thing I got was like this little wooden pumpkin. That's wood. It's cute. It was $3. So I got that. And then I got these 3, they're $1 little fabric pumpkins, but look at that. There's that one. There's like a spiderweb one. They're like these wonky little fabric pumpkins, and this one had bones all over it. And I got the last one of each of these, which was really cool. And then I got these for finishing pieces. Thankful, grateful. I think it says thankful, grateful. Maybe that's it. There's no blessed. This, that I have a piece that I might be able to repurpose because I didn't like how I finished it. So I might try it hanging from this. And then I got this little basket from, and these are all from the dollar spot of Target. And I got a 2-pack of these wood, and there's the small one of these wood pieces. And then I got this, which Christy also got. It has chalk, but I mean, you could stick a cross-stitch piece on there and use it as a finishing piece. So that was my haul for finishing stuff and a little bit of decor stuff from Target. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the other items I want, and actually Christy offered to check her Target for me, so thank you so much, Christy, for that. Plans is I'm gonna keep cracking away at my samplers because it is Sampler September. Don't forget about the giveaway for Home for the Holidays. Keyword is holidays. And then I'll be drawing in 2 weeks for that. And I think that's it. The next video is going to be my October plans. I'm not doing dark Halloween stitching or Stitchtober. I'm gonna do Falltober. So my hashtag will be hashtag Falltober. I will be stitching fall Halloween pieces in October. And I think I have three to four new starts for October. So, but we'll talk about that in the next video. Interviews have been going well. I think I have over 3,500 views of Hands Across the Sea, that interview. That was absolutely amazing to do. I had a mini heart attack when Zoom kicked me off. I was so angry, but I did not miss very much. They could still see each other, so they just kept going and talking. And so I'm not sure what exactly I missed, but as soon as I got back on, I hit record. So it was just it was a quick little thing, but and it did it to me with Emily C. Her interview will be up in a month or so, and it did it to us where we were like super laggy. Zoom is a nightmare, but it's what I use, and I think it's all I can use right now. So so I'm glad that you all are enjoying it. I have interviews ready to upload for the next month and a half. I have 2 interviews to do today for fellow Zoom stitchy friends that have joined my Zoom group, and they have Flosstubes. And then I might take another week off and then start interviews up again, because I like to be ahead, because sometimes things need to get rescheduled or canceled or something, and I don't want to not have an interview that'll go up on a Sunday, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to do them with a month worth of interviews already set to upload. So I think that's it. That was a longer video. I hope that you guys enjoy the longer videos. Please just stay safe, everybody, with all the craziness going on right now. Be kind. Spread that. Just spread it to everybody. Just tell people just to be kind. Just because you can't get what you want doesn't mean that you need to treat another human being as horribly as some of these people have been. So we're also in the same boat. We want stuff that we can't get. But just be kind. And if you feel so inclined and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, click the notifications. You know, I have the interviews going up on Sunday. My updates are every 2 weeks. And if you enjoyed it, click on the link down below. You can send some stitchy kindness my way. I would appreciate it. You all are just so kind and generous and supportive and amazing, and I love you all. Have an amazing couple of weeks, and until I see you all again, happy stitching, everybody.